award-winning Ballgame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. Ballgame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome in to USJ High School Baseball here on the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. We are coming to you live from Overton Stadium and the beautiful campus of the University School of Jackson, and it is a great day for baseball here at the U. It's Tuesday, April the 7th, 2026. USJ comes into this game an overall record of 12-6. They are 4-1 on the western side of Division II Single A out of District 5. Fayette Academy comes into this game, and they are from Summerville, Tennessee, a record of 3-9 as USJ takes on Fayette Academy tonight. They have a 2-3 district record in Division II Single A. So it is a district game here tonight at Overton Stadium. USJ welcoming and hosting the Vikings of Fayette Academy. They played last night at Fayette Academy. More to come on that. Lots to get to in the pregame. How USJ has done over the past week or so. They are winners of 4 games in a row. We will take a look in and around Division II Single A. We'll have the starting lineups. Ben Howard is going to join me later. Ben Bitterling is here. Paul Schultze, our executive producer, also is here. On behalf of Worthy Road Studios, we are glad to have you along. Thomas Pugh on the broadcast this afternoon. We'll take a break, and when we come back, USJ playing last night against Fayette Academy and a big win on the road. More to come on that when we return. This is USJ High School Baseball, and we're back right after this.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Back here at Overton Stadium, USJ High School Baseball, the Bruins taking on Fayette Academy tonight in town from Somerville, Tennessee, for a district game here at the U tonight. Last night, USJ on the road beating Fayette Academy 10-0. More to come on that game in just a few moments, but we will take you back about a week or so ago to Monday, March the 30th, USJ winning at JCS a final 5-2. The next night on the 31st, USJ beating the Eagles 9-2, and then on Friday, April the 3rd, USJ beating Millington Central 18-1. So with the win last night, USJ now winners of 4 in a row. Last night on the road, beating the Vikings of Fayette Academy in district play. The final again, 10-0. It was the junior Braden Jones who pitched 7 innings last night, allowing no hits and only 1 walk. Struck out 15 batters last night, all while going 2 for 3 at the plate with a home run and 3 RBIs. Hudson Rushing also 2 for 2 last night with a double and a home run. Jackson Pugh was 2 for 4 with an RBI. Harrison McLean, Channing Foster, and Charlie Redden each had 1 hit last night in the win over Fayette Academy. 7 innings, 10-0. The Bruins win it last night. Braden Jones tossing a no-hitter last night, nearly a perfect game. He was 1 walk, and it was the first batter of the ball game last night for Fayette Academy that Braden Jones walked. Other than that, that was the only imperfection. It was 15 strikeouts, and Braden Jones firing the no-hitter last night at Fayette Academy, 10-0. We'll talk more about that game with Ben Howard when he joins us here in just a few moments. We also have the first pitch coming up at about the top of the hour. for the USJ Fayette Academy game. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll take a look in and around Division II, Single A. All teams in division play tonight. TCA, TRA, Tipton Christian, JCS. We'll let you know how they're doing and their records as we are nearing the end of the regular season here in high school baseball. We're back right after this, the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with the hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
This is how we Friday night.
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 At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Back here at Overton Stadium, you see the Bruins out in the left field area continuing their warm-ups here. First pitch is coming up at the top of the hour. USJ hosting Fayette Academy this evening here at the University School of Jackson. Coming off a win last night over Fayette Academy. We told you about that 10-0. Braden Jones pitching a gem last night on the road. Here's a look in and around Division II Single A elsewhere. TCA beat JCS last night at TCA 9-1. TRA beat Tipton Christian last night at TRA. The final in that one was 10-0. So as it stands right now, as far as district records, USJ, Trinity Christian Academy, and Tipton Rosemark Academy all have district records of 4-1. Fayette Academy has a 2-4 district record. JCS 1-4. And Tipton Christian 0-5. We finished the home and home against Fayette Academy here tonight, and then next week we have Tipton Christian, a home and home, and then finally 2 weeks from now we play Tipton Rosemark Academy, and that's going to wrap things up for the regular high school baseball season here for USJ. So the postseason is on the way, and every game counts, certainly when it comes to district play. This one tonight, the same. Fayette Academy in town. They are a Division II Single-A rival, and USJ will take them on. We've got starting lineups coming up in just a few moments. We'll take a break, and Ben Howard will join me next. This is USJ High School Baseball, and we're back right after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at USJ, Fayette Academy in town to take on the Bruins High School Baseball. Ben Howard joins me now. And Ben, let's talk about Braden Jones. You go all the way back to Monday, March the 30th, and we key on the last two starts for Braden Jones. On Monday, March the 30th, USJ winning at JCS 5-2. Braden Jones, even though 2 runs were scored, did not allow any earned runs in that game, pitched a 2-hitter in that game, comes back a week later against this Fayette Academy team last night on the road, and pretty much throws a near-perfect game. Walks the first hitter of the game, otherwise 15 strikeouts, no hits. USJ wins 10-0. Just a dominant performance for the junior Braden Jones.
Yeah, and it's what you expect, and it seems to be getting better. And as we've talked, he continues to get stronger, or maybe it's just where he's a little bit more under control the later he gets in the game, but he's able to control the emotions and be that much more effective later in the game like we've talked about before. And I guess the only thing to say right now is, like, he's something special. I mean, it's being able to watch him here and compete, and the crazy thing about it is we have another year to watch him progress even more. So, but yeah, just the fact that he's able to control the strike zone, doesn't walk anybody, and like I said, he gets better. And not only that, when he's not on the mound, he's just as good at shortstop and at the plate.
Sticking with pitching here as the players are about to be introduced and the first pitch is coming up. Channing Foster pitched in the second game of the home-at-home against JCS. USJ winning that game on March the 31st. The final score 9-2. So we see Channing Foster again tonight in this home-at-home. So we'll see how he does. Channing Foster will pitch tonight for USJ. The rest of the starting lineups are coming up next. We'll take a break as the players are being introduced. We'll have the national anthem here, so we will duck away for that. And when we come back, the starting lineups in the first pitch. This is USJ High School baseball, and we're back right after this.
A lot of dry rubs out there, but they're nothing like the dry rubs in here. Get Zaxby's famous fingers and wings in savory garlic parm, spicy Nashville hot, and zesty lemon pepper. You see that? Now Zaxby's is just rubbing it in. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Back here at USJ, the starting lineups for the Fayette Academy game. We'll start with the Vikings. They will lead off Harris Armour, batting second, and playing center field, Hardy Armour, batting third and catching Carter Sheridan, batting fourth and playing third, Lance Medlin. The right fielder, Parker Moss, will bat fifth, batting sixth, Ryan Hersky, the second baseman, batting seventh, Gavin Snyder, your DH. Warren Sweat will play left field and bat eighth, and Braden McMinn, the first baseman, will bat ninth. As far as the pitcher for Fayette Academy, Ben Brewer, number 9, will pitch today for Fayette Academy. As for USJ, you see him on the field. Maddox Polk will lead off and catch. Harrison McLean will play left field and bat second. Braden Jones will play shortstop and bat third. Batting cleanup, Channing Foster, your pitcher for this evening. Jackson Pugh, your right fielder, will bat fifth. Batting sixth, Will Dodds. Your first baseman, Charlie Redden, batting seventh. Hudson Rushing, batting eighth and playing center field. Redden at third, by the way. And Harris Smith, number 1, your second baseman, will bat ninth for USJ this evening. A district game. USJ, as we mentioned, coming off of a Big 10-0 win last night in Summerville at Fayette Academy. Thomas Pugh, Ben Howard, the rest of the Worthy Road crew, we welcome you to the broadcast and glad to have you along. And Ben, Channing Foster, we mentioned it before the break, coming up in Game 2 of that home-at-home last week against JCS, performing well. He's a freshman. Now he follows Braden Jones again tonight in the home-at-home against Fayette Academy, and looking forward to seeing how the freshman does tonight.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned last broadcast, that he had the same line as Braden Jones against JCS. 7 innings, only giving up 2 runs, 2 hits. He went out and batted in a, not as dominant fashion, but that's expected as a freshman, though. But as a freshman playing and pitching a district game and being successful, hats off to him.
He's way ahead here of Harris Armour, the shortstop, in there on the right side. Armour wears number 5 and has an 0-2 count against Channing Foster. McLean, Rushing, and Pugh in your outfield left to right. The next from Foster. That one swung on, lifted to right field. Harris Smith going out, makes the catch. Harris Smith recording the first out of the game here at USJ. That'll bring up Hardy Armour, your center fielder for the Vikings. From the left side is Hardy Armour, number 4 for the Vikings. 1 away, just getting started here from the U. Channing Foster. This one swung on and fouled.
It looks like the Vikings are going to be aggressive at the plate, which is always invited as a pitcher, and I'm sure Channing Foster will as well. If you can get them swinging, that's what you want. Get them to put the ball in play.
0-1 here to Hardy Armour. Carter Sheridan, the catcher, on deck for Fayette Academy. Curveball misses. McLean, Rushing, and Pugh, we mentioned in the outfield, left to right. Redden, Jones, Smith, Dodds. Your infield for the Bruins. Foster, Polk, your battery. That curveball also misses, and the count goes to 2-1. 1 out. Beautiful night here for baseball at the U. A lot of things going on our campus here. Softball, tennis, soccer, track.
Yeah, I got to take in some tennis. It got a little windy, a little breezy, and it was a little cool. I had to go back to the truck and get some reinforcements, get some sleeves, but I think it's going to be okay if that wind dies down. Looks like it's blowing straight down out there, according to the flagpole.
2-2 the count to Hardy Armour, center fielder for the Vikings. That one just missing on the edge, and the count goes full. Carter Sheridan, we mentioned on deck. If anyone gets on, Lance Medlin, the third baseman. This one lifted to shallow left. McLean coming on. McLean will not be able to get to it, and that'll fall in for a hit, the first of the game for Fayette Academy.
First hit of the series.
That's right. Ben mentioned first hit of the series. Braden Jones last night, if you're just joining us, throwing a no-hitter on the road. A near-perfect game. Walked the first batter for Fayette Academy last night. And then retired every other batter after that, striking out 15 along the way. Carter Sheridan, your catcher. Bruins looking for a ground ball here. Swing and a miss. Lance Medlin on deck for Fayette Academy. Always a ton going on our campus, right, Ben?
In the springtime, man, it's so nice when you get nice weather and you have all these sports going on, and all the moms from dads and from different sports, you see each other, where they're going. We're going to this sport, and I'm going to this sport. So it's just, it's just a good time of year.
Swing and a miss here. Carter Sheridan goes down swinging, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the first. Lance Medlin will dig in from the right side. The cleanup hitter plays third for Fayette Academy.
And to touch on that a little bit more, I think just how blessed we are to have this campus and to have somebody like Phillip Dunn and Brian Stevenson to keep it in the shape that it's in. It's something to be proud of and something special.
Ground ball here to Dodds over at first base. And he collects it and collects the third out of the top of the first. To the bottom we go. No score here from the U. We're back after this.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Back here at USJ, no score. Bruins and Vikings. Maddox Polk, Harrison McLean, and Braden Jones will come up for the Bruins here in the bottom half of the first. If anyone gets on, Channing Foster, the pitcher, is your cleanup hitter for the Bruins this evening at home. No score here early. One hit in the game so far for Fayette Academy. Hardy Armour collects that in the top of the first, but no damage done. Lance Medlin grounds out to first base to end the inning, and to the bottom half we go. And the first to Maddox Polk is out of the zone for ball one. Ben, we just talked about all the stuff going on here on campus, and next door, the softball facility, the Lady Bruins taking on Scotts Hill and recognizing the 2011 and 2013 state championship teams. Coach Brian Dunn was here, and some representatives from those teams were here, some former Lady Bruins.
Well, that's
really nice. The Redcoats were in, and a little food and ribbon cutting ceremony to talk about and show off the new softball field just down the way.
Absolutely. I was just taking a look at it from here, from our vantage point here, the new dugouts and stands and press box and whatnot. They've done a great job with that.
Swing and a miss here for Maddox Polk. He strikes out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the first for USJ. That'll bring up Harrison McLean, the left fielder. Yeah, Trey Teague, Don Rowe, who is our head of school here at USJ, Coach Derek Pritchard, who's our athletic director, all speaking and honoring the state championship softball teams from 2011 and 2013. Next door, had a chance to go down and see that pregame ceremony. 0-1 to McLean. This one grounded to first base, and over unassisted is going to be the first baseman for Fayette Academy, McMinn, for the second out of the bottom of the first.
Now batting number 28, Braden Jones.
That'll bring up Braden Jones, shortstop last night. Ben, we talked about Braden Jones and his pitching performance. Also going 2 for 3 at the plate, a home run, 3 RBIs, helping himself out last night.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty special player all around, and we have the luxury of seeing him this year and next year.
Jones been a part of this high school team since an 8th grader. Been a pleasure to watch for sure. 2 outs, 1-0 to Braden Jones. Channing Foster on deck. It's Sweat, Armour, and Moss, your outfield, left to right. Here's Ben Brewer. Curveball misses high. Medlin, Armour, Hertzke, and McMinn, your infield, left to right. Brewer, Sheridan, pitcher-catcher for Fayette Academy. The next from Brewer. Curveball in there for strike one, 2-1 to Braden Jones. Ben Brewer, Ben, as I understand it, an outstanding kicker for Fayette Academy.
Okay.
This one foul. Brewer, I was told before the game that Brewer went and played at Baylor this last year in Chattanooga and made the decision to come back to Summerville, re-enrolled at Fayette Academy, is back with the football team, and now here the baseball team pitching tonight.
Well, good for him. I mean, I've talked to some folks that have kids at Fayette Academy, and they say that's the tough spot they're in, just the location. When they get a top-notch athlete, they kind of get picked off by different schools, obviously being right there by Memphis.
And Brewer gets Braden Jones swinging and missing here for the final out of the first. To the second we go. No score at the U. We're back right after this.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Zaxby's just dropped dry rubs, and they're not playing. They've got zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parm, and spicy Nashville hot. Hey, other chicken chains, this is called seasoning. Take notes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
Serve for turf. With the Zaxby's box, the answer is both. Get Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp and their famous fingers together for a boatload of flavor. It's the Zaxby's flavor you love. Now on shrimp. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Back here at Overton Stadium, USJ, the Bruins and the Vikings. No score as we thank our network sponsors. They include Chuck Hutton Nissan, FMY Orthodontics, Dynamics, and McCoy's Heating and Air. Once again, if you are a business owner in our viewing area and would like to be a part of this broadcast, USJ Athletics and Union University Athletics, send us a message on Facebook on the Worthy Road Studios Facebook page, and we'd be happy to get in touch with you. And also, we remind you to subscribe to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel, where all of these games are archived for your viewing pleasure. Channing Foster kicks and delivers here to start the second inning and misses. Parker Moss, Ryan Hersky, and Gavin Snyder due up. If anyone gets on Warren Sweat, the left fielder, the next one is ball 2 to Parker Moss, the right fielder. We mentioned the Lady Bruins softball game. That one will be streamed on YouTube on the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel tonight. Playing right now against Scotts Hill. 2-1 the count. Channing Foster to Parker Moss. That one right on the corner.
Yeah, good job by Maddox or Channing Foster right there to get back in the count. 2-2, falling behind and 2-0, so evens the count.
The 2-2 to Moss. Fouled. Out of play down the right side. And we'll reset at 2-2. No runs, 1 hit for Fayette Academy. And that one hits Parker Moss. So the leadoff hitter will be on for the Vikings. With nobody out, that'll bring up Ryan Hersky, the second baseman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 10, Ryan Hersky.
I'd like to see Channing Foster use his fastball a little bit more. He hit him with a curveball right there, and he had just blown a fastball by him and goes back with the curveball. I'd like to see him establish that fast pitch or fastball.
Here's the bunt attempt as Fayette Academy elects to go small here Redden lets it go foul and picks it up. Strike one from Foster to Ryan Hersky, the second baseman. Gavin Snyder on deck, the DH for Fayette Academy. Fayette Academy in their black jerseys, gray pants, orange numerals, the Vikings are. The home whites for the Bruins. The next from Foster, the 0-1. Again, the square. And the strike. And now a throw back and out at first is Parker Moss. Maddox Polk with the back pick, and that's out number one, Ben.
Yeah, great recognition right there. Seeing him getting off the base too far, expecting him to get that bunt down, doesn't get back, and Maddox Polk fires it down to first and helps his pitcher out to get the first out of the inning.
And the pitch, a strike to make the count 0-2. And that one right down the middle for strike three. And Hersky strikes out looking for the second out of the inning. Gavin Snyder will dig in from the right side, number 17, the designated hitter. Hitting this afternoon for Ben Brewer, the pitcher for Fayette Academy. The first to him from Foster, just a tad outside. Channing Foster, the freshman pitcher, due up first in the bottom of the second for the Bruins. This one swung on into the gap. Pugh coming on, and that's going to drop for a hit. The second of the game for Fayette Academy. So 2 hits for Fayette Academy, one coming back in the first inning with 1 out. And now another here for the Vikings in the second inning. A hit to right field for Gavin Snyder. Now Warren Sweat, the left fielder, swings and misses on the off-speed offering.
Good job right there by Foster getting ahead. Last hitter getting ahead, and the previous one where he had the strikeout, he was if you can establish that strike zone, it only helps you get calls on the outside that are borderline, and it puts the hitter in a hole right away.
Warren Sweat, 0-2. Foster delivers. This one swung on and fouled. And Gavin Snyder was on the move. Snyder, your base runner at first after the hit, is there with 2 outs and an 0-2 count to Warren Sweat, the left fielder. Swung on and fouled again. And again, Ben, Snyder on the move from first. Does Foster give him a look?
Yeah, and the thing about it is you don't have to throw over. You can just vary your looks, whether you hold it for an extra couple of counts where you kind of get him, jelly-legged over there and he doesn't know what's going to happen. You just don't want to get in a routine where he can time your move.
Snyder goes again. Here's the look at strike 3. Warren Sweat goes down looking for the final out of the half inning. No score here at the U. Channing Foster, Jackson Pugh, Will Dodds coming up next. We're back right after this.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Channing Foster leads things off here in the bottom of the second against Ben Brewer. Off-speed offering is in there for strike one. Foster, the freshman, will be followed by Jackson Pugh and Will Dodds here in the bottom of the second. Ben Brewer, so far, Ben, looking pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting ahead in the count, and I don't know if it's by design, but he's really hitting that inside corner on righties and being very effective.
The next from Brewer, the 0-2 fouled off.
There it was again, that arm side where he's tying up the Bruins hitters.
No runs, 2 hits for Fayette Academy. No runs, no hits so far for USJ. Foster swings and up the middle, and that one is going to get through. And the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second is on for USJ.
Yeah, that's a good at-bat right there by Channing Foster to get behind in the count 0-2 and get a base hit right there. Kind of demoralizing as a pitcher when you get ahead 0-2. You think you're in control and you give up a base hit. So great AB right there. Get things going, get the leadoff guy on.
Courtesy runner for Channing Foster will be Max Montgomery. Foster, the pitcher. With Jackson Pugh digging in for the first time tonight. A runner on, nobody out. Curveball misses. JP, the senior. Pugh 2 for 4 last night. Here's a look over Montgomery. Ball gets away from McMinn, but not far enough, and Max stays put. Will Dodds on deck, the first baseman, freshman. Charlie Redden would be behind him. Here's Pugh in the meantime, taking one inside. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's by design, if he's trying to establish that inside corner, to set up something away, but he is nearly every batter has gone inside.
Runner at first, Montgomery. After the hit, Channing Foster. Here's the next to Pugh. This one grounded. Back to the pitcher, and over to first for the out, the fielder's choice. And down to second, the Bruins, Max Montgomery. USJ has one in scoring position with one out. Score that one 1-3. It'll bring up Will Dodds, the first baseman. For the first time tonight, Max Montgomery, your base runner at second with one away. Montgomery at second. In there for Channing Foster, the leadoff hit here in the bottom of the second. The first one low to Will Dodds, the freshman. Calm wind here at the stadium. Ben mentioned it a few minutes ago. But a lovely evening. Just a touch cool. This one is a ground ball. Shortstop, and it's through. Montgomery's going to round third, and Will Dodds is going to have an RBI hit, and the Bruins take a 1-0 lead. Max Montgomery scoring on the play. That ball hit just hard enough. A high hop ground ball just hard enough.
Yeah, had that top
to
spin.
get its way through the infield for a base hit, and Dodds is at first with one out.
On that second hop, it stayed down and shot out into the outfield. I was wondering if the shortstop was going to be able to make a play. I didn't think he'd be able to throw him out, but he was going to be able to keep that runner at third. But fortunately, it got through, and we're ahead 1-0.
Charlie Redden, the senior, on the hot corner tonight. Up there with a base runner. Here's a throw down. Dodds is safe at second base. So now Redden will be up there with a base runner in scoring position. And one out here in the bottom of the second. The pitch a strike, the next to Redden on the way. And that one misses, and the count goes to 1-1. Charlie Redden last night, 1 hit in the win on the road against the Vikings. The 1-1 to him from Ben Brewer. That one outside. Redden with a hit, Channing Foster, McLean, all 3 with hits last night. Hudson Rushing, who's on deck, going 2 for 2 last night, a home run and a double. Hopefully he stays hot. And strike looking to Charlie Redden. Now 2-2 the count. Bruins leading at 1-0. Will Dodds at second base, your base runner. Redden with a 2-2 count from Ben Brewer. Curveball, Redden stays with it and fights it off. And we reset at 2-2. USJ with a busy week, these 2 district games, and then we're on the road to Milan, Tennessee later this week, and then to Collierville on Saturday. Both road games. The next to Redden, up and in, 3-2.
Yeah, good AB right here by Charlie Redden, working the count.
Redden, the number 7 hitter. Rushing on deck. 3-2. Swinging a foul.
Looks like we have some activity there on the senior party deck out there. I saw some barbecuing going on. Got several folks out there. Wonder what they're featuring tonight.
Full count. Ben Brewer. That one off the plate, and ball 4. And Redden will be aboard. And the Bruins will have base runners at first and second, and Hudson Rushing, who has homered in the previous 2 games. Last night at Fayette Academy and on Good Friday. Hudson Rushing going yard here against Millington Central. Hopefully he stays hot, does the junior. That one inside. Rushing also with a double last night. 2 for 2 on the evening. Here's the 1-0 to Hudson, the junior. Right down the middle for strike 1. Will Dodds, 1 of 2 hits. He's at second. Charlie Redden a walk. He is at first base. And the next to Hudson Rushing, the 1-1 count. This one fouled back this way. And it'll be 1-2 to Hudson Rushing. Harris Smith on deck. Smith, the number 9 hitter, playing second base tonight. That one up and in. 2-2 the count to Hudson. We mentioned Millington Central, the game that Hudson homered in on Friday. USJ winning 18-1 in that game. That one misses. 3-2 now the count. A lot of pitches here this inning for Ben Brewer, Ben.
Yeah, he's falling behind in the count. And like I said, he was, first batter of the inning, he got ahead 0-2 and ended up giving up a hit, and just can't seem to put the hitters away.
Full count, Hudson Rushing. Swing and a miss. That one gets away, but Rushing cannot attempt to run on the drop third strike. First base occupied, and that's 2 down in the inning. Harris Smith will bat for the first time tonight. The junior second baseman up there with Maddox Polk on deck. See if the Bruins can't played another here. Dodds at second, Redden at first. That one gets away from the catcher, and both base runners will advance.
Yeah, did us a favor there by allowing them to get both in scoring position to see if Harris Smith can capitalize on this and get a couple of RBIs right here.
I know, I'm just saying they can get away with it, whatever is the reason.
Base runners now at third and second. Dodds and Redden. Harris Smith with a 1-0 count. That one right down the middle for strike one. First base is open, but you're back to the top of the order. Maddox Polk on deck. Brewer looking to get out of this one. Misses there to make it 2-1 to Harris Smith. Brewer to Smith. That one right on the edge for strike two. 2-2 the count. Two hits in this game. Will Dodds, Channing Foster, both to center field. Max Montgomery scoring on Will Dodds' hit. This one fouled. And that's how the Bruins have gotten the 1-0 lead here in the second. Hoping for more damage here with base runners at second and third. Umpire collecting some more baseballs. Got a few under the blanket there, right in the middle of your screen. Just cool enough tonight, Ben, to wrap up just a tad.
Yeah, like I said, it could be worse. So this is definitely bearable.
Harris Smith sees that one a touch high. The count goes full. Runners at second and third. Harris Smith, the full count to him. Swung on and ground foul. And we'll do it again.
Brewer's already proven that he will throw a 3-2 breaking ball right here. He did it against Rushing, so definitely keep that in the back of your mind.
Full count, Harris Smith from Brewer, low, and bases are loaded. And that'll bring Maddox Polk back up with 2 down in the bottom of the second. Been a lot of pitches for Brewer in this inning, and if he can somehow manage to get out of this with no more runs being scored,
yeah, it's not ideal.
He will have done something.
Yeah, not ideal to get the bases loaded, but if you can get out of it, I've always said it's about damage control. You can give up 1 or 2, but just don't give up the big inning where you put up crooked numbers.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Brewer to Polk. That one in there for a strike. Maddox Polk striking out in the first inning. His first time up, 0 for 1 tonight. McLean on deck. Bases loaded. Swinging a foul down the right field line. And Polk in a hole, 0-2.
Yeah, here's where you just want to kind of play protect right here. Just put the bat on the ball and see what happens.
Swing and a ground ball to first base. McMinn has it unassisted over to first. The final out of the second, but the Bruins do get 1. Base hits in the inning for Channing Foster and for Will Dodds, and it's 1-0 Bruins, and we are back right after this.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back here at Overton Stadium in USJ, this broadcast brought to you in part by Snyder Equipment, Shelter Insurance, Deaton's Carpet One, and Garrett Plumbing and Heating making this broadcast possible. We thank our sponsors. Channing Foster warms up here to start the third inning for USJ. Bruins leading at 1-0 here at the U. 1 run on 2 hits. Fayette Academy also managing 2 hits in the game so far, but no runs so far for Fayette Academy. It'll be Braden McMinn, the number 9 hitter, coming up for Fayette Academy, and then we're back to the top with Harris and Hardy Armour. Numbers 9, 1, and 2. If anyone gets on Carter Sheridan, the catcher, will be 4th up here in the top of the 3rd. And despite the 2 hits, Ben, no harm, no foul. Channing Foster off to a decent start here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd like to see him get ahead of the hitters right here and get us back in the dugout and get that shutdown inning.
Braden McMinn up for the first time, sees that one high, the first baseman. Recording the final out of the second just moments ago. Routine ground ball over to him, unassisted, right next to the bag, and the threat ended. Bruins had the bases loaded. Had 2 on and 1 out, bases loaded with 2 out. Polk grounding out to Maddox Polk, grounding out to end the inning and the threat for more. But USJ does get 1. Here's the next to McMinn, swing and a miss. And it's 2-2 to the first baseman.
Yeah, good job by Foster right there, getting back in this count. See if they can't put him away right here.
2-2 to McMinn. Swing and a miss and a strikeout for Channing Foster. Gets McMinn swinging for the first out in the 3rd. That'll bring up Harris Armour, the shortstop for Fayette Academy. Harris Armour up for the second time tonight. Popped up in the first inning. A nice play, Harris Smith at second. I say a pop-up, Ben, as though it was routine, but it was not. Nice play. Harris Smith has looked so good defensively all season long.
Yeah, been a great addition. Like having him out there on second base. Even short, too, when Braden pitches.
That's right.
He does a
Last
great job.
night. Last night at Fayette Academy. Harris Smith, the shortstop, the number 6 duties on defense. Charlie Redden at second last night. He at third tonight is the senior. This one popped up on the right side again. Dodd's calling for it underneath it and has it for out number 2.
Good job thus far by Foster, getting ahead and getting early outs, not going deep in the count. Let's see if he can keep that going with this hitter and get us back in the dugout. As you said, Brewer throwing a lot of pitches, get him back out there.
Hardy Armour got the first hit of the ball game for Fayette Academy back in the first to hit the left field. That one outside. Up there for the second time tonight. 1 for 1 so far is the center fielder. Here's the 1-0 from Channing Foster. That one inside. 2-0. Carter Sheridan, the catcher, on deck, but 2 out. Curveball misses. Foster gets the sign from Maddox Polt, kicks and fires, and right down central for strike one.
Like to see him fight back, stay in this at bat, stay in the count, not give a free pass.
The 3-1 from Foster, swung on and fouled. So Foster works it back even here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Channing Foster looking to get us back in the dugout here. The next is inside, ball 4. And the walk issued to Hardy Armour. That'll bring up Carter Sheridan with 2 outs, as Fayette Academy has had a base runner in each inning so far. Sheridan did strike out back in the first. 0 for 1 is the catcher. And the first a strike to Carter Sheridan this at bat. Dodds holding Hardy Armour at first. Now he takes off, a swing and a miss. Polk the throw down and not in time. And into scoring position goes Hardy Armour now with 2 outs, but an 0-2 count to Carter Sheridan. We'll see if Foster, the freshman, can end the threat here. The 0-2 to Carter Sheridan. The curveball misses. 1-2.
Yeah, pretty good pitch right there. A little bit down, but that's where you want to be on an 0-2 pitch. Try to get somebody to chase. Don't want to give anything too good, so not a bad pitch there.
Lance Medlin on deck. Swing and a miss, and Mr. Medlin will have to wait until the 4th. That does it for the top of the 3rd. The Bruins continue to lead 1-0. We're back for the bottom of the 3rd right after this.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Back here at USJ, the Bruins leading it in a district game against Fayette Academy. 1-0 to score here in the bottom of the 3rd. It'll be Harrison McLean, Braden Jones, and Channing Foster due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. If anyone gets on, Jackson Pugh, the senior, in the number 4 position for the Bruins. A lovely night for baseball here at the U. We mentioned it, baseball, softball, track, a track event here on our campus, and soccer and tennis. Ben, I don't think that leaves much of anything else. If you had a pickup basketball game going on, you could something on the football field. McLean grounds this one foul to start.
And like I said,
the bottom of the third.
Brewer continues to go inside. Like I said, I don't know if that is by design, but it's been very effective. He's jammed quite a few hitters, got McLean right there. There he goes inside, and imagine that he gets hit.
McLean hit by a pitch.
Shocker.
And so he will be aboard with nobody out and Braden Jones will stride in from the right side. Jones struck out swinging back in the first. Looking back to Coach Giles, who's coaching third for the Signs. McLean after the hit by pitch at first. Channing Foster on deck. Here's a throw over. McLean back in time. Sliding back in head first. Another look at McLean. And again, he's back in time. Ben Brewer with a high one to Braden Jones. 1-0 the count.
Yet I'm waiting on one of these hitters to realize that he's going inside quite a bit and just kind of look for it and ambush him right there.
Now they've got McLean. First move. McLean safe at second.
Yeah, that's great awareness right there by Harris McLean, knowing that he's coming over, and don't even hesitate. Just keep going. Keep your head down. Make them make a perfect throw to first and make that first baseman make that perfect throw to second. So they got to do a lot to get you out. All the while you're making your way to second base. Good job by Harris McLean.
And Ben, to be clear about that, we'll get this next pitch before we have the thought here. Brewer to Braden Jones, 1-0. That one on the inside corner for a strike, evens at 1-1. Most people would see that play and think that McLean was nearly picked off. Really kind of maybe not the case. It's a first move situation where you see the pitcher, whatever his move is, whether it's a foot move to go home or to come to first, McLean takes off. Intentional, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like you say, you force them to make two good throws, and like I said, he never stopped. He knew that he had thrown over, so he just put his head down and was going straight to second base. And fortunately, like I said, going on first move, you get that bigger jump. So great job by Harrison McLean. We don't necessarily want to make that a habit, but yeah, he made the most of it.
1-2 now to Braden Jones. Jones 0 for 1 so far tonight. Swing and a miss, Braden Jones. Strikes out swinging for the second time tonight. And here in the bottom of the third, that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 11, Channing Foster.
Channing Foster, your cleanup hitter, will come up. Foster with a hit in his previous at-bat, one of the two that USJ has managed tonight. This one inside, McLean takes off. McLean will be safe at third.
Yeah, good job by McLean right there, getting to third base with just one out, giving Channing Foster an opportunity to get him in a variety of ways. Obviously, a base hit we would prefer, but you can get him in with a ground ball to the right side, sac fly.
McLean at third. Hit by the pitch, the steal, and the pass ball. This one swung on to right field. McLean will tag. Going back is Moss. He has it, and McLean will score easy to make it 2-0 Bruins. The fly out to right field for Channing Foster. Jackson Pugh now up with 2 down. Base is empty
Now batting number 4, Jackson.
for the Bruins. And Ben, as you mentioned, Channing Foster just needing to put it in play somewhere on the right side. And gets a fly ball out there deep enough to just score McLean from third.
Gets a sac fly and gets the RBI for it. See if JP can act as a leadoff hitter here, get something else going.
Will Dodds, the first baseman, on deck. Jackson up there with 2 outs. This one swung on. Third baseman has it to his left, bobbles it, And Jackson Pugh will be safe at first.
And once again, that inside pitch, it sawed him off right there. And I got to think that it's by design that Brewer is going inside. You just don't see that a whole lot, especially at the high school level, somebody being effective like that on the inside corner of the plate.
So Pugh at first, Dodds up there with 2 outs. Will Dodds has a hit in this game. Pugh leaning a bit, a look over from Brewer, and Pugh back safely. We'll see if Pugh has the green light from Coach Giles to maybe try to snag a base here. Not a huge lead. He goes. Dodds with the floater in between the pitcher and second base. Trouble, and Dodds will be safe at first.
Yeah, that's just tough luck there for the pitcher. I mean, just enough to get over his head, and in between all 3 of them, the pitcher, shortstop, and second baseman. And I don't know if the first baseman had kind of come off the bag and couldn't get over quick enough, but nonetheless, that's a base hit.
Infield hit for Will Dodds, and Pugh is at second, Dodds at first. Redden back up there with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That one outside. The 1-0 to Charlie Redden, the senior. Misses, and it gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance. So now runners at second and third, and 2 down here for Charlie Redden. And a hitter's count, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a 2-0 count here, and you think Charlie Redden, well, you know he has the green light right here. You're just looking for something, you know, one spot, one pitch to take your most aggressive swing.
The 2-0 to Redden. On the edge and a little too far out. 3-0 now to Charlie. I'm sure Charlie will look at one here. Right?
Most likely he will, but I tell you what, I like the 3-0.
The green light here?
Yeah,
I'd
like it here.
Let's go, Charlie. And that one misses. Off-speed delivery out of the zone, and Redden works a walk.
It's not so taboo now, the 3-0. I've seen several instances where 3-0 count where people are swinging, so it's not like a unwritten rule anymore where you know they're not swinging. There's that chance now. I've seen it quite a bit here lately in different levels as far as high school, college. I don't know if I've seen it in the major leagues yet, but definitely in college.
So the Bruins, who had the bases loaded in the bottom of the second, and Fayette Academy was able to work out of that threat, getting Maddox Polk to ground out. And now here we are again with 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Bruins, and Hudson rushing up there. We take a second here. The manager comes out, the coach for Fayette Academy, to talk things over with not only Ben Brewer, but the rest of the Viking infield, the catcher also out there. What's the discussion there, Ben? Any idea? Any speculation?
You know, it might just be where it's an opportunity to give your pitcher just to catch his breath and remind him that you're just one pitch away from getting out of this inning. You don't have to necessarily nibble on the corners, go right at them. Just put it in play. You got an out anywhere. Just kind of reinforcing and just going all over the options that are available.
Rushing the center fielder lifts this one foul.
I don't think it's anything mechanically wise because he's been pretty solid as far as throwing strikes. He's not I think he might have one walk and maybe hit one batter, but he's been around the plate, so it's not necessarily a mechanic issue.
A lot of base runners in this game for USJ. We just mentioned bases loaded with 2 out in the previous inning. Brewer getting out of that threat. Here's rushing with a grounder and a hit. Jackson Pugh will score. Rounding third is Will Dodds, and he will score. And holding up at third will be Redden. And Hudson rushing with a double. And the Bruins lead 4-0 here at home.
Yeah,
Ben, how about Hudson rushing? Going back 2 games ago, a home run against Millington Central. Last night on the road against Fayette Academy, going 2 for 2, a home run and a double. And tonight, despite striking out his first AB, getting back in there, getting back to work, and getting the 2 RBI double here for USJ.
Yeah, it's, you're kind of, flirting or playing with fire there when you have bases loaded.
Here's one that gets by the catcher, Ben, and Charlie Redden will score, and it'll be 5-0 Bruins. Sheridan just lost the handle there on the delivery from Brewer. And Redden, with plenty of time to get home and advancing to third on the play, is rushing. So the Bruins still in business here. 4 runs in this inning to make it 5-0 USJ. Harris Smith worked a walk his last time up. This one popped up and out of play. It'll be 0-2 now to Harris Smith. You see Maddox Polk back there with the catcher's gear on the lower half of his body on deck. Smith with an 0-2 count from Ben Brewer for the Vikings. Swung on and foul, just foul.
Yeah,
down the third baseline.
Even that swing right there, he got inside on him. So not hitting many barrels, which is, the key or the object of pitching. But we'd keep finding the holes. You had the one over the pitcher, and I don't think Rushing necessarily squared that one up that he hit. Was able to get enough.
And here's Harris Smith striking out for the final out of the third. A bit of a half swing, but the home plate umpire says he did indeed go. And it's 5-0 Bruins. They get 4 in the bottom of the third, and we are back for the fourth right after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
USJ leading it over Fayette Academy 5-0. Your score, Lance Medlin back up there for the Vikings. It'll be Medlin, Moss, and Herdsky if anyone gets on Gavin Snyder. The Bruins, after this game, play 3 on the road. More to come on that in just a second. Right now, the 0-1 from Channing Foster to Medlin is swung on and hit directly to Will Dodds, and out number 1. Nice play for the freshman at first base.
Yep, keep throwing strikes. Good things will happen.
That'll bring up Parker Moss, the right fielder. After tonight, the Bruins look forward to a road trip on Thursday at Milan to take on the Bulldogs. Start time is 5:45. This one grounded to Braden Jones. Jones to his right, has it over to first, and in time.
Yeah, that's
out number 2.
That's not an easy play. That's reminiscent of a one Baker Moore that would make like that, make it look easy. So Braden Jones still impressive.
Ryan Hersky up there now with 2 outs, 2 pitches, 2 outs in a so far very quick top half of the 4th. Hersky, 3 pitches, and this one's lifted to right, but it'll fall for a hit. And so Fayette Academy will have 1 on after the single for Ryan Hersky. That'll bring up Gavin Snyder, the designated hitter. Gavin Snyder does have a hit in the game. That one to right field back in the 2nd. 2 outs, though. We mentioned the game at Milan on Thursday. Then the Bruins on the road to Collierville Saturday for a 1:30 start. Here's a swing and a foul. And then we're back into district play. Tipton Christian will be at home on Monday the 13th of April.
And with you giving that schedule, the way it breaks out or breaks down, I think I'd probably put Braden Jones on the mound Saturday against Collierville. Just not discounting Tipton Christian, but as far as their record's shown, I don't think they're going to be very strong, and you kind of give somebody else an opportunity to pitch. And you know Collierville is going to be strong.
Collierville, the Dragons, in town a few weeks ago for a junior varsity game. Real strong-looking bunch as far as baseball goes.
And that would give Braden Jones 5 days. That would be his 5th day. So
here's a look back at the base runner. And back safely is Hersky. And again, a look.
Got him.
Got him for out number 3 of the inning. Hersky just leaning enough, and Foster gets him. Dodds with the tag, and it stays 5-0 Bruins. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
5-0 the score here from the U. USJ beating Fayette Academy here in the bottom of the 4th. We thank our network sponsors for making this broadcast possible. They include Fitscapes, Centennial Bank, Zaxby's, and Jones Chevrolet. It'll be Maddox Polk, Harrison McLean, Braden Jones. If anyone gets on, the pitcher Channing Foster, making the plate appearances here in the bottom of the 4th for the Bruins. Polk fouls the first one off here in the bottom of the 4th. 5 runs on 4 hits for the Bruins. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for Fayette Academy. Polk 0 for 2 so far, up there for the 3rd time. Struck out in the 1st, grounded out to the first baseman in the 2nd to end the 2nd inning. Bases loaded at the time. Here's the 1-1 to Maddox Polk. That one in there for a strike. And the count goes to 1-2. The freshman catcher sees that one outside. 2-2 the count. Ben Howard takes a nacho break here in the bottom of the fourth.
I keep looking for all the refreshments in the press box. And
here's Polk with a grounder to third, and Polk is going to be aboard to start the bottom of the fifth. Maddox Polk will have a courtesy runner for him. Price Barnett will come in to run for Polk. Barnett at first, and nobody out. McLean up there. How do you score that one, Ben? Slow enough for an infield hit?
No, that's got to be in there. He bobbled it right. I didn't really see the whole play, but he bobbled it, I believe. But anyway, we'll give him a hit.
That one gets away from the catcher. The pass ball, Barnett advances down to second. So into scoring position goes Price Barnett, and no outs, and Harrison McLean hit by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Brewer coming through the lineup third time. It's always tough to get through a lineup three times, and he's already got the leadoff guy on second.
That one low, 2-0, and McLean will be looking for one here to send over the porch out there in left field. Runner at second, Barnett. This one swung on up the middle, a base hit. Barnett's going to round third, and he's going to be sent home. And safe at home is Price Barnett, and it's 6-0 Bruins. Harrison McLean with his first hit of the game.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there. Looked like something 2-0 off speed, and he just takes it right back up the middle, gets an RBI. Look for Braden right here to have a good at-bat. He's kind of struggled a little bit at the plate the first two ABs. He's probably going to get it together here. And
this one swung on and ripped foul down the left field line. Jones has struck out twice tonight, both times swinging.
Brewer going for that inside corner again and found it and sped up Braden Jones' bat. Let's see if he goes off speed right here now that he's got his bat sped up.
The 0-1 to Jones is high. Ben, I was informed the porch out there, left center, the fort is what it is called, for seniors only.
Okay.
Jones, the 1-1. Didn't care for that one, called for a strike. A bit tall. 1-2. McLean at first, nobody out. McLean with the RBI single. This one swung on and lifted high at the second baseman underneath it, and Hertzke has it for out number 1. McLean back at first. That'll bring up Channing Foster.
Now batting number 11, Channing Foster.
And Braden Jones, who just last night 2 for 3 at the plate, a home run and 3 RBIs. 0 for 3 so far tonight. Channing Foster fouls that one off. Jackson Pugh on deck for USJ. One down, your base runner, Harrison McLean at first. RBI single scoring Price Barnett, who pinch ran, and now McLean taking off again, first move. This time a rundown between second and first. McLean going back. McLean tagged and out at first is Harrison McLean. Ben, looks like another first move type of situation. This time not enough of a first move for McLean to be able to get to second.
Yeah. I thought he was going to keep going, and I got kind of blocked out by one of the panels here up in the press box, and I kept looking for him to get on the other side, but he had stopped and gone back. But I would have tried to repeat what he did the first time and just carry it on out to second base.
Now the count 1-2 to Channing Foster after that one misses. And with 2 outs, the Bruins do get 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. JP continues on deck here. Channing Foster in the meantime. This one swung on and to third base. Third baseman has it over to first. Scooped up there by McMinn from Medlin. And that's the final out of the 4th inning. The Bruins get 1 in the bottom of the 4th to make it 6-0, and that's where we are here. The Bruins leading it at the U, and we're back right after this.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. This is how we Friday night.
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 6-0 the score here at USJ. Thomas Pugh, Ben Howard, glad to have you with us. Inning number 5 here from Overton Stadium. It'll be Gavin Snyder, Warren Sweat, and Brandon McMinn for Fayette Academy. District game here tonight. USJ trying to go 5-1 in Division II Single A. Trinity Christian and JCS doing battle across town. TRA is playing Tipton Christian tonight. As it stands right now, USJ, Trinity, and TRA all have 4-1 records after last night. Fayette Academy, a district record of 2-4. JCS 1-4. And Tipton Christian 0-5 in the district after last night. We mentioned the 2-1 count here to Gavin Snyder. We mentioned these district games and the importance of them. After tonight, USJ will have 2 district opponents remaining, 2 games each. Tipton Christian and then TRA, the final week of the regular season. Here's the next from Channing Foster. That one striking out is Gavin Snyder, right on the edge, Ben.
Yeah, very nice pitch right there.
Channing Foster gets the call. That'll bring up Warren Sweat, the left fielder for Fayette Academy. Braden McMinn on deck. Number 8 hitter for the Vikings. The left fielder is going to square here. Sees a strike in there.
Yeah, great job by Channing Foster. Getting the leadoff hitter and throwing strikes, trying to get that shutdown inning, get back in the dugout after you score.
Another square and another strike. 0-2 now to Sweat. 1 out, the 0-2 from Channing Foster. Swinging a foul. Warren Sweat has batted once tonight, struck out looking back in the second to Foster. That one in there for strike 3, and Warren Sweat strikes out looking again. The second out of this inning.
Looks like Channing Foster might be taking a page out of Braden Jones' book, getting a little bit more effective as the game goes on and being a little more effective and consistent in that strike zone. Great job so far.
No runs allowed in this game for Channing Foster. None allowed in the outstanding performance last night for Braden Jones. This one inside, 2-0 to Braden McMinn. Braden Jones last night, if you missed it, walked the first hitter of the ball game at Fayette Academy and then retired every one after that. Pitching the no-hitter last night at Fayette Academy, the near-perfect game, striking out 15 last night. Fayette Academy managing 3 hits against Foster here tonight, but unable to plate anyone so far. They have 2 outs here and a 2-2 count on the number 9 hitter, Braden McMinn. Right on the corner, striking out, looking is Braden McMinn, and the inning, or at least the top half of it, is over. 6-0 Bruins. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and we're back right after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Jackson Pugh will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th for USJ. Will Dodds will follow Charlie Redden after that. And then if anyone gets on Hudson rushing, Pugh 0 for 2 in the game so far tonight, has grounded out and did reach on an error, scoring a run. Actually, he scored a run as a part of that 4-run third for USJ. 6-0, the Bruins lead it here. That one right on the outside edge for strike one. 0-1 the count to JP, right fielder. Wears number 4, the senior for USJ. This one swung on to the second baseman. Hersky has it over to first, out number 1.
And I got to say, Brewer's not pitched a bad game. He's been pretty much around the zone and had caught a couple bad breaks, but other than that, he's thrown the ball pretty well. Doesn't have much to show for it, but I will give him credit as far as throwing the ball pretty well.
Will Dodds back up there. Has 2 hits of the game, 2 of the 6 for USJ. Dodds 2 for 2. Sees that one in there for a strike. Charlie Redden on deck. Redden has been on base twice tonight. 2 walks. In the meantime, Dodds, curveball inside, but catches the corner for strike 2. Well, it's way in, Ben. But Brewer gets the call. Brewer getting the sign from Sheridan. Now the 0-2 to Dodds, low. See a shot there of spectators here tonight, right in the very middle. Our own Halen Ayers, Ben.
Yeah, and I think
after the softball game tonight, yes.
I think she is just as capable on the softball field as she is on the basketball court.
Absolutely. Lady Bruins taking on Scotts Hill here tonight. Here's the 2-2. That one low.
Looks like
Lady Bruins.
Thought the catcher got his bell rung a little bit, give him a little bit of time.
We mentioned this pregame ceremony at the softball field, the newly renovated softball field here at the U. Swing and a miss here, and Will Dodds strikes out the throw down after the drop third, and out at first will be Dodds. 2 outs here. Charlie Redden up. We mentioned the 2011 and 2013. I believe I'm saying that right. It may have been the 2010. It is the 2010 and 2012 softball teams winning state championships. 2013, I think they went back and did not win that year. But those two teams, the 2010 and 12 teams, recognized here tonight. Former coach Brian Dunn in town. Dunn, who is now the head softball coach at University of Tennessee at Martin, on hand tonight with some of the other coaches and players from those teams being recognized at the softball field. That one outside. 1-1 to Charlie Redden. Redden has walked twice in this game. That one right on the edge for strike 2. 1-2 now to Charlie. Swing and a foul. It'll stay 1-2.
Good job fighting that off and trying to get a little bit better pitch to put something in play.
Two down, base is empty. Charlie Redden. That one right on the edge, but a bit too far out. The call goes to Redden, 2-2. Redden will take another second here. Ben Brewer from the windup, bases empty. The 2-2 is in there for strike 3. The off speed gets Charlie Redden looking for the final out of the 5th. To the 6th we go. USJ leading it 6-0 here at the U. We're back right after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back to the top of the order here for Fayette Academy. It'll be Harris Armour, Hardy Armour, And Carter Sheridan to start things off here in the 6th. Channing Foster continues the off-speed first offering to Harris Armour in the inning in there for strike one. 6-0 the Bruins leading it here at the U. 6 runs on 6 hits, no errors for USJ. The Vikings, no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error.
Foster has pretty much, he can do anything he wants right here. He can throw another curveball or go up high with a fastball.
The 0-2 and fouled off. So it'll stay 0-2. I couldn't tell, Ben, if it hit him or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it hit off the knob of the bat or if it was off the glove. Let's see if the umpire gives a count here. It is 0-2.
It remains 0-2. That one lifted foul. Softball game that started earlier that we mentioned, now over. Track event over here behind us. So things a bit calmer. Nice pitch, Foster. Low and away, 1-2. McLean, Rushing, and Pugh continue in their outfield left to right. Redden, Jones, Smith, Dodds, your infield, that one high. From Foster, Polk continues at catcher. The Bruins splitting their series with Trinity Christian Academy a couple of weeks ago. Here's a grounder to Charlie Redden. Redden has it over to first. Score that one 5-3 for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Hardy Armour for Fayette Academy.
Channing Foster continues to work and be effective, getting outs, getting that leadoff guy, and doing very well. Like I said, as a freshman and being able to contribute to in these games, in these district games, that's pretty high standard.
Foster following Braden Jones, the victor last night, as he did a week ago against JCS. So go back a week ago against JCS. Jones going the distance in game 1 of that series. And in game 2, Foster going the distance. Last night, you fast forward to the game at Fayette Academy. Jones with the near perfect outing, going the distance. And so far here tonight, Foster doing the same. Here's a fly ball. Pugh underneath it has it for out number 2. That'll bring up Carter Sheridan for the 3rd time tonight. Two strikeouts on the night so far for Carter Sheridan, the catcher. Lance Medlin on deck, with 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Bruins will have Rushing, Smith, and Polk up. Here's a foul in the bottom of the 6th once we get to that point. We mentioned the Bruins on the road for a couple later this week, non-district games. Thursday the 9th on the road to Milan. Here's a swing and a miss, 0-2. Then Saturday, heading to Collierville, take on the Dragons at 1:30. Before we return to home on Monday of next week. This one fouled off. Tipton Christian, relatively new school, new team. 0-5 record so far in the district. And no disrespect there, Ben, just a new program trying to get up and running.
It is what it is.
It is. Got to start somewhere.
And Foster continues to be effective, getting ahead of hitters and getting outs. And I don't know, when was the last time they had a runner, a base runner?
Here's the 0-2. We'll take a look here. And a swing and a miss for Carter Sheridan, and that does it for the Vikings in the top half of the 6th. To the bottom we go. It'll be Rushing, Smith, and back to the top, Maddox, Polk, and we're back right after this.
A lot of dry rubs out there, but they're nothing like the dry rubs in here. Get Zaxby's famous fingers and wings in savory garlic parm, spicy Nashville hot, and zesty lemon pepper. You see that? Now Zaxby's is just rubbing it in. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Back here at Overton Stadium, the Bruins leading at 6-0 on 6 hits, 6 runs in the game. No errors for USJ, 0-3-1 for Fayette Academy. Across town, Ben, a game of local interest at JCS. The Eagles leading TCA 5-2 as they head into the 6th there. Would love for the Eagles to steal one. That would help us out tremendously here in the district.
Yeah, absolutely. That would help us, I think, get to the top of the standings, correct, or at least tied?
We would be right up there with TRA.
Okay.
As it stands right now, Hudson Rushing up there. A strikeout and a double for Rushing so far tonight. 0-1 to count to him here. As it stands right now, USJ, TCA, TRA all at 4-1.
Okay, yeah, I knew that having that one loss and then JCS giving TCA another loss would definitely help us. So.
That's assuming TRA gets it done against Tipton Christian tonight.
Which might be a pretty good assumption.
TRA winning last night over Tipton Christian 10-0. So you would assume that TRA.
Yeah, I mean, TRA, they always have a good squad, man. They're well coached and they do all the things well, you know, hitting, pitching, fielding. They always have a good squad. So
Bryce Barnett, the freshman on deck here behind Hudson Rushing. Down in this count 1-2 is Hudson. That one misses. Evens things up at 2 apiece. Yeah, need somebody to beat TCA to help us out. And then it would come down to, Ben, if we handle business against Tipton Christian, 2 exciting games in the final week of the season against TRA, maybe to decide it all.
Yeah, it seems like it's.
If it works out that way.
Yeah, the
got
last
a lot of ball to play tonight still, though.
Sure.
You were thinking.
No, in the last couple of years, it's come down between ourselves and Tipton Rosemark. So they always seem to have a couple of good arms they can throw at you and some good bats. And
here's strike 3 looking, Hudson Rushing. Rushing thought that was a ball.
And I'll say it again.
Goes down looking here
Ben Brewer
first out. Yes.
A pretty good game. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily reflect it, but had a couple of bad breaks there, a couple of errors, and but for the most part, he's thrown the ball well.
Had an error on a play back in the 3rd, and USJ ends up getting 4 runs in that inning. Otherwise, Ben, a close one here.
Yeah.
USJ getting a run in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, tacking on another in the 4th. 6 runs on 6 hits. Bryce Barnett up for the first time tonight. Has a 2-0 count. Sweat, Armour, and Moss continue in the outfield for Fayette Academy, left to right. Medlin, Armour, Hersky, McMinn on your infield. Sheridan continues as the catcher. And Ben Brewer, in his 6th inning of work, gets Barnett to swing and miss at 1. Harris Smith on deck. I do beg your pardon. Bryce Barnett in there for Smith. So Maddox Polk on deck. Three and 1 now, the count to Bryce Barnett. 1 out. Base is empty. Brewer continues from the wind. This one swung on and into right field for a base hit for the freshman, Bryce Barnett.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there where Brewer continues to come inside and Barnett just fights it off and gets it through that hole between first and second base on the right side.
And that'll bring up Maddox Polk for the 4th time this evening. Barnett with the lead at first after the hit. The first one low to Polk. McLean on deck. 1 out. Maddox Polk sees that one on the corner for strike 1. Polk back in the first, struck out, grounded out to first in the second. Had an at-bat in the 4th. Here's a look back at Barnett, and he's back safely. Plenty of time. Had an at-bat back in the 4th that, depending on how you score it, we'll have to look at the official score. I've got it written down as reaching on an error. Could have been an infield hit. We'll see how Mr. Game Changer scored that one. For Maddox Polk. The 1-1 with Barnett at first. Swing and a ground ball to second. Out at second and over to first and safe there. Polk is going to advance down to second base in there safely. And he'll be there with 2 outs and Harrison McLean coming up.
Now batting number 21, Harrison McLean.
Brewers really hoping that they could turn that. It was kind of a tailor-made double play, but just not able to get that throw over there. I think if it's a good throw, he does get him.
Harrison McLean, the left fielder, up there for the 4th time tonight. Is he? Hit by a pitch. Has grounded out in this game and has also gotten a base hit to center field. 1 for 3 is McLean. Braden Jones on deck. I'd love to see Jones get back up there one more time, Ben. He is due.
Yeah, I agree.
But 2 down. Base runner at second. Courtesy for Polk. Missed who that was coming in. A little chin music for Harrison McLean. 1-1. The 1-1 McLean from Brewer misses outside. This one swung on and ripped to left, and it's going to be a base hit. Rounding third and scoring at home is going to be Max Montgomery, your courtesy runner, and it's going to be 7-0 Bruins.
Yep, good piece of hitting right there by McLean. He had seen him come in so many times tonight, and he just turned on it and able to get into left field for a double. Another RBI, 2 on the night for him.
The 7th run for USJ to make it 7-0 here at home. And we will get to see Braden Jones bat.
Really had him off balance all night, has Brewer.
And now Fayette Academy's coach will come out. We say thanks to our network sponsors. They include Cornerstone Realty, BH Social, Kaufman's, and Builder Finish Products. Making our broadcast possible, making it possible for Ben and myself to do this with the Worthy Road crew behind the scenes, Ben and Paul. And Brewer will stay out there against Jones. A quick word for the manager, right? Jones, 2 strikeouts and a pop-up on the night. And this one hammered to left, and that's going to be a hit. We told you he was due. He was. In to score, Harrison McLean. And into second for a double, Braden Jones, Ben. Just like we predicted.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned earlier it's tough to get through a lineup 3 times. This is now the 4th time getting through there. And obviously Brewer throwing several pitches and maybe not quite as effective.
And that will bring on a change, a pitching change for Fayette Academy. They have given up 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th, and USJ leads at 8-0. We'll get a check on the change when we come back. This is USJ High School Baseball. We're back right after this. The new pitcher for Fayette Academy, number 2, Parker Moss, comes in from right field to take over for Ben Brewer. The Bruins leading 8-0. Channing Foster up there, 2 down, and a base runner at second. Braden Jones after the double. That's where we are. Foster sees that one a bit outside, and it's 1-0 to the freshman Channing Foster. Got to assume we'll see Foster come in top of the 7th. Hurling the shutout so far here tonight at the U. The next from Moss is lifted foul and out of play. Jackson Pugh on deck. Still work to do, though, here. Channing Foster with a 1-1 count. Bruins do get 2 in this inning. 1 back in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. The 8-0 lead. Moss, the 1-1. That one outside.
Can you ask him if he can get camera 4 after the game's over?
We mentioned members of the Lady Bruins softball team there behind home plate in attendance here after their game against Scotts Hill here at the U. This one swung on and lifted to center. A base hit. Rounding third is Braden Jones, and he will score to make it 9-0 Bruins. Channing Foster with his second hit tonight. The second one to center field. And that scores Braden Jones from second after his double. And it's 9-0 Bruins. Courtesy runner in for Foster, and Jackson Pugh up for the fourth time tonight. Pugh, the senior. Swing and a miss. Parker Moss facing his second batter after coming in relief of Ben Brewer. Catcher sets up a tad outside. Pugh sees that one right on the edge and out of the zone, 1-1. That one also outside. 2-1 now to JP.
Yeah, that's a good eye right there by JP. Looking for something middle in right here.
Pugh has grounded out twice. He has reached on an error. He has scored a run in the game. Swing and a miss to him to make it 2-2. Runner at first, 2 outs, the 2-2. Moss gets Pugh swinging for the final out of the 6th. To the top half of the 7th we go, and the Bruins lead at 9-0. We're back after this.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton Drug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment.
The first one from Channing Foster to Lance Medlin fouled off, and it'll be 0-1 as we start inning number 7. Fayette Academy trailing 9-0 to the Bruins here. Channing Foster continuing. Swing and a miss here. Another local game of interest. We mentioned it earlier. At JCS, they are in the 6th. Trinity batting in the, here's a swing and a miss, and down swinging for the first out of the inning is Lance Medlin. That'll bring up Parker Moss. Back to the game at JCS. Trinity was batting in the top half of the 6th, threatening with the bases loaded, only getting 1 run. It's now 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th there. That one tipped foul to Parker Moss. now pitching for Fayette Academy. And Ben, need this one, right?
Yeah,
JCS
absolutely.
with 3 outs away, as I see it, 3 outs away from getting a big home win against Trinity would help us out tremendously. And themselves.
Yeah, no doubt.
At district play.
Which they only have 1 loss as well, correct?
JCS.
No, 2 losses because they lost last night.
This one swung on and
JCS.
missed. As we look, Ben, JCS with 4 losses on the season. 2 to us, 1 to Tipton Rosemark, 1 to Trinity last night. They 1-4 in the district. And down looking goes Parker Morris for out number 2. That'll bring up Ryan Hursky.
Yeah, great job.
For the 3rd time tonight.
Channing Foster, and last time we were on the air together, we were talking about how he kind of duplicated what Braden Jones did the previous night, and he's doing it again.
Doing it again, a shutout on 3 hits,
Yeah.
1 error. And here's a ground ball. Smith to his right has it over to first.
Great job.
And that is going to do it here from the U.
Well
the Bruins win it. The final score 9-0. We're back to wrap it up after this. USJ High School Baseball, the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Final score here from Overton Stadium. USJ getting another district win over Fayette Academy, 9-0. Ben Howard continues with me here in the postgame. Ben, we go all the way back to Braden Jones pitching a week or so ago on Monday, March the 30th, throwing really well at JCS, winning that game 5-2. Braden Jones in a complete game. Channing Foster comes back the next game on March the 31st and beats JCS 9-2. A complete game for him then. Then we fast forward to this week, back-to-back wins for these same 2 pitchers.
Yeah, and it makes it really that helps out the manager knowing that you have 2 pitchers that can go deep in the game, throw strikes, be competitive, and keep your ball club in a game and obviously pull out 2 wins. So with that being said, the last 4 district games, we've had 4 complete games, which that's pretty impressive in itself, and 2 shutouts, and not only that, getting ahead in the district. So yeah, pretty impressive right there. So great job by Channing Foster, Braden Jones, and giving everybody else's arm a break and keeping everybody fresh.
Braden Jones last night pitching 7 innings, no hits. Last night, only 1 walk, the first hitter of the game that he faced, striking out 15 and going 2 for 3 at the plate with a home run. That last night for Braden Jones. Tonight, you look at the stat line for Channing Foster, 7 innings pitched, allowing only 3 hits, only 1 walk, and striking out 11 did the freshman, all while he went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive right there as far as, that stat line. But like I said, the one I'm most impressed or encouraged by is just the 1 walk. Both of them only having 1 walk tonight and last night. That's just showing that they're commanding the zone, giving their defense a chance to work, and getting back in the dugout after you score a couple runs and you get back in there quick. So hats off to them. Just like I said, just being effective and getting the game and carrying it through the whole game.
looking at some of the other hitters, the leading hitters for tonight, I should say. Maddox Polk, 1 for 4. Harrison McLean was 2 for 3 with a couple of RBIs. Braden Jones, 1 for 4 with an RBI. We mentioned Channing Foster, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Will Dodds, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Hudson Rushing, a double tonight, 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And Price Barnett was 1 for 1 tonight, as the Bruins do get 9 runs tonight on a total of 10 hits, do the Bruins. Of local interest, one more report from JCS. They head to the top of the 7th, and JCS is leading Trinity Christian Academy 5-3. They start the 7th, so we'll keep up with that game here certainly locally. Of local interest, that a region game, a district game for both of those teams. Again, tonight, USJ with the win. They do go to 5-1 in district play, a total record of 13-6 overall. As we look ahead to the rest of the week, quickly, as we wrap up here, the Bruins back in action Thursday, April the 9th at Milan, Tennessee, a non-district game. And the start there will be at 5:45. And then on Saturday, April the 11th, the Bruins heading to Collierville for an afternoon game at 1:30 on Saturday. Ben and I will be back with you on Monday, April the 13th, as the Bruins re-enter district play against Tipton Christian. That'll be this upcoming Monday, the 13th, 2-game series against Tipton Christian on Monday night at 6:30. Our coverage will begin at around 6 o'clock Monday night, so we hope that you will join us then. The Bruins winning tonight, the final 9-0 against Fayette Academy. We thank our Worthy Road partners behind the scenes, Paul Schultze, Ben Bitterling directing, Jeremiah Bitterling operating the cameras here tonight. Ben Howard, my broadcast partner. This is Thomas Pugh saying good night from Overton Stadium and the beautiful campus of the University School of Jackson. This has been USJ High School Baseball, the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. Good night, everybody.
The award-winning Ballgame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. Ballgame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.